God's blessings, Emmanuel family, our announcements for the weekend of February 6th. Jesus calls his disciples in many ways and in many locations, yet all of them are called into action. Jesus calls each of them to follow him, to act upon his word, and to walk in his ways. Jesus still calls his people to follow him. As you hear his word, what is Jesus calling you to follow him in? He certainly calls you to participate in the family of God through worship, through reading of his word, speaking to him in prayer, and of course participating in Emmanuel's pictorial directory. He calls you to serve and engage others while living the Christian faith wherever you are. The church also has the ability to call servants to fill the office of pastor. Emmanuel invites you to pray about what Jesus is calling you into, as well as for those servants who Emmanuel could call to be our associate pastor. The call committee is considering candidates from the seminary that might serve as our associate pastor. Please pray for these candidates and for all who enter into service in the church, and especially for whoever God has prepared to come and serve as Emmanuel's associate pastor. Mark your calendars for March 5th and support the youth with their trivia night. Invite your friends and flex your mind as you support the youth in going to the youth gathering. Pick up your financial giving states here at Emmanuel from your mailbox. Join us on Sunday, February 20th at 11:45 for a special voters assembly. In this voters assembly, Emmanuel's associate pastor call committee will present their recommendation to call a candidate from the seminary. Candidate information will be made available as soon as possible for the Emmanuel family to pray for and to discern God's will for us and for these candidates. Emmanuel could extend an exclusive call for one candidate or rank the three candidates in order of their preference in order to extend a call for one servant who would fill our associate pastor position. If you have any questions, please talk with me at your earliest convenience. Stop in at Emmanuel on Friday, that is tomorrow, from 10 to 3 and participate in our blood drive. You can schedule your directory photography date and time online, or you can call the church office. To schedule online, go to www.ucdir.com and click Photography Appointment Scheduling Login on the right-hand side. Enter our church code, WI161, and our password, photos, lowercase PHOTOS. Select the date and time that you would like to schedule and enter your personal information. Information gathered will be the number in your family, your name, your phone number, and your email. If you have 5 or more members in your family, please schedule 2 consecutive time slots to provide ample time for your family and our photographers. If you have any questions, contact the church office. 8th grade families are invited to participate in our luncheon on February 6th at 11:45. We'll talk about how the Christian faith calls us to serve others as we learn about places Emmanuel serves and people with servant hearts and their fulfilling experience in being the hands and feet of Jesus to others. Join Emmanuel as we help fill Hope Lutheran's food pantry by bringing non-perishable items by February 14th. What a great Valentine's gift to show our community love and support. You can place your items on the shelves in the fellowship hall. Our schedule for the coming week: this Saturday we have worship at 5 p.m. Sunday, we have our worship schedule of 8 and 10:30 with Bible study and Sunday school at 9:15. Our 8th grade confirmation luncheon is at 11:45, and high school youth group is at 6:30. Monday, 7th and 8th grade confirmation is at 5:30, and our worship service is at 7 p.m. On Tuesday, we have Gentle Hearts Women's Bible Study at 10 a.m. and Women in Mission at 11. Wednesday, worship choir practices at 7 p.m. and handbells practice on Thursday at 6:30. Next week, we have our regular worship schedule that we look forward to gathering together and celebrating the gifts that God gives us in His Word and Sacrament. God's blessings on your week.